Hey, what up YouTube? D-Deck here. Long story made short, I made a random Ghostrick deck out of a bunch of tech cards I've been playing with for a while, and I want to basically show it off, because I can. This is my first deck video showing whatever, so keep in mind, this is my first, give me pointers, whatever. I'm just going to go fast because I don't want to take too long. This is my Swift Scarecrow Yuki-Onna. It's a paper that a friend of mine gave me. And I'll use her as a guide to help me along with this deck. Okay, first things up. 3 Ghostrick Stiff Corpse, Searcher, blah blah blah. 2 Ghostrick Stein Gates. 1 Ghostrick Ghoul. 1 Ghostrick Witch, because, well, she's a witch. 2 Ghostrick Yuki-Onna, high-pitched voice here, insert. My main focus of the deck, if I summon her off, I win the duel, regardless. 3 Ghostrick Spector, draw power, blah blah blah. 1 Ghostrick Lanturn. I want to run more than that, but I only have more than that, so blah blah blah. Alright, next up is my random tech support that I do have in Ghostrick. Keep in mind, this is just random, so follow along with it if you must. Alright, I'm using 1 magical Undertaker. What he does is he's a flip effect monster. When he's flip face up, you summon 1 Ghostrick Yuki-Onna from your graveyard. If you don't believe me, look up his effect yourself. Yeah. 2 Caligo, or in OCG, 2 Kuro. What Kuro does is, when you control a dark monster, you can special summon him from your hand. He is level 2, 900 attack, wing beast, whatever. Next up, 1 Stygian Security. He is a level 1 Fiend Tuner. Yes, I am using tuner monsters in Ghostrick. I haven't seen anyone try it, so I have, and it's funny, so whatever. When he dies in battle, you summon a level 1 Fiend monster from your deck, which is either a Spectre or a Lanturn, and then you just play for play with that. Next up, 2 Junk Syncron. Personally, he is amazing. What I love to do with him is when you have a set Ghostrick Stiff Corpse, and you have like a level 1 or level 2 Ghostrick target in your graveyard, you summon Junk Syncron. You summon the target from your graveyard, you flip over Stiff Corpse, and then you search out your deck for Yuki-Onna. Yeah, that's how it works. And then you either sync, XC, whatever, shenanigans. He's a level 1, he's level 3 tuner, whatever. That's the monster lineup. Next I'm going to go into the spell, trap, whatever. 1 Allure of Darkness, 2 Swords of Concealing Light. You basically know what they do, blah blah blah. 2 Ghostrick Mansion. I like using 2 Ghostrick Mansion. Mansion is Mansion. If you attack with Yuki-Onna, it half the damage. Next up comes my random support that, again, I don't see anyone actually using. 3 Books of Life. What they do is basically you revive 1 Stiff Corpse, 1 Stein's Gate, 1 Ghoul, 1 Alucard from your graveyard, and you banish something in your opponent's graveyard. It's a nice card. I was actually facing Rico the Fox Kid on DN yesterday morning, and he was using January 2014 Dragon Rulers. And come that 3rd game, if I didn't have Book of Life, I would have probably wouldn't won it, because I got to banish the rulers, and because of the way his deck search set up, he couldn't really search with it, but whatever. And then lastly, Message in a Bottle. You summon 3 monsters with 3 different levels from your graveyard, which essentially can be like a Ghostrick and then whatever. You can revive back a level 3 Yuki-Onna and then level 1. And if you don't make an Exceed play, you take 4,000 life points. Or unless you have Mansion, 2,000. People think this is a bad card. I don't care. It's a random tech card. It helps in random cases. Next up, 3 Ghostrick Scare. Because it's scary. 2 Needle Ceilings. You know what they did. You know what it does. 1 Bottomless, 1 Compulse, just because it's Bottomless and Compulse. 2 Dust Tornado because I couldn't find Call MST. 2 Call the Haunted, just to revive more stuff from the graveyard. And then lastly, 1 Swift Scarecrow, which actually did win me that 3rd game. Sadly enough. And that is the deck for you. Now, about that game of Dragon Rulers, it was scary beyond all belief. I was trembling the entire time. I did not know if I could even win that. I was really thinking I was actually going to lose. But it was still a fun game. He is an amazing person. If you ever have time, please check him out. Alright, I'm just going to really quickly go into the extra deck and then just be done. 1 McQueen Angeler, and then 1 Ghostrick Alucard. And then right here, this is Yuki-Onna Fear. You get these 3 cards on your field, you win. Ghostrick Alucard protects Yuki-Onna from battle, while McQueen Angeler protects Yuki-Onna and Alucard from card effects by simply switching the defense. It's amazing. 1 Levier the Sea Dragon, so you can revive one of your banished Ghostrick Yuki-Onnas. Shark Kaiser, he has nothing to do with Yuki-Onna whatsoever, but he is a he's a random powerhouse monster that is funny. Whatever. 1 Gachi Gachi, so you can have a 1400 attack Yuki-Onna, which is actually how I wanted to end that 3rd game. 1 Armored Kappa, so you can protect your Yuki-Onna from battle 1 time. 1 Herald of Pure Light, so you can put your Yuki-Onna from your graveyard back into your hand. Yes, I'm obsessed with Yuki-Onna. Forget you. 1 Slacker Magician, just for that random XC play. And then lastly, 1 Mirror the Starbearer, so that Mirror the Starbearer can protect your Yuki-Onna from card effects. And then that is essentially the Exceed monsters in the deck. Now, because of Security and Junk Syncron, I do actually run Tuna monsters. I will go into that really quickly. 1 Formula Syncron. I actually get them off more often than you actually think. Good draw power. 1 Mistbird Clawless. I don't really go into him much, but he's still there if I need him. 1 Underworld Fighter Balmon. When Balmon's destroyed by a card effect, like Needle Sealing, you can then basically revive Yuki-Onna from your graveyard. 1 Ally of Justice Castrator. Enough said. 1 Junk Gardna, which, again, if you have Stiff Corpse, Junk Synchron, and Yuki-Onna, you can summon Junk Gardna and then use Junk Gardna to protect your opponent from randomly attacking to the Yuki-Onna. You've got to protect the Yuki-Onna, man. That's what's important. And then also does random shenanigans. And then lastly, Junk Destroyer. I'm already running Junk Synchron, and with a lot of the low-level spamming in this deck, it's not that hard to actually be able to pull this off with Swords of Concealing Light. And then, essentially, that is the deck. Thank you for watching. Please list a comment or whatever. I don't really exactly have much of a side deck or whatever to show you. If I would, it'd probably maybe like a 3rd Junk Synchron, a Plague Spreader, Rank Up Magic Variance Force, Dindbuster, King Fiend, Angeler, whatever. So yeah, just comment on what you think of this video. Leave me any suggestions of how I can improve my videos, blah blah blah. This is my first deck showing. I'm sorry I might have been a little too fast. I just wanted to get through it with it. And, well, basically, I hope you have a good rest of your day, morning, whenever you watch this, whatever. And Yuki-Onna in the middle here wants to say goodbye. That's so cute. Okay, see you, YouTube, and yeah.